Whispers of the North, Makayla Speech-2013.
Sometimes we get so comfortable in our lives, we do not realize how lucky we really are. We get out of bed and touch our feet to the warm floor. We have clothes to keep us warm. We have snow days when the roads are too bad to travel on. Even I didn't get it till I took a trip up north. Mr. Chairman, honorable judges, fellow 4-H members, ladies and gentlemen. Last year my dad had a signing contract to go from Westlock up to the Arctic Circle to deliver camshafts. I had a spring break coming up, so I started to devise a plan. It would have to be a good one, or my hopes to see the Great North would never happen. So after a few days of contemplating, I sat Mom and Dad down and gave them reasons why it would be a great idea for me to be Dad's swamper for that week. Much to my joy, it was accepted, and I began to pack. 3 suitcases later, a pillow, and all of my electronics, I was ready. Until Dad saw my luggage. I was allowed 1 suitcase and a knapsack. How could I possibly live under those conditions? After Mom helped me repack, I was on my way with Dad. I was so excited, all Mom said she could see was the chrome of the semi and my white teeth as we left the yard. There were so many sights to see on our way there, and Dad took the time to stop at so many. One of my favorite spots was the hot springs, where we took the time to walk down a wooden trail into a steaming hot water bath. It was amazing! We also got to stop at one of my favorite aunties up in Watson Lake, and the Lane of Names, where thousands of families put up their names and the year they visited. One common denominator about heading up north was the history of the gold rush. I saw hundreds of pictures of people suffering through horrific conditions to try and strike it rich. Every once in a while, you would see photos of women. I grew very curious on how they handled such cold and harsh climates. To get to the Klondike by land, you would have to travel over either White Pass or Chickasaw Pass. One person said that no matter which way you went, you would wish you had taken the other way. Up north, the climate called for different attire. Most men were shocked to see women wearing men's attire. Women from all walks of life joined the gold rush. Some came with their husbands, fathers, or brothers, while others came on their own to seek fortune. Women came north as miners, housewives, entertainers, shopkeepers, nuns, teachers, businesswomen, authors, and some even came as tourists. Many women struck it rich. In 1897, the newspaper announced that the steamer Portland was bringing in a ton of gold. People who had been penniless before were now rich beyond imagination. The people of the U.S. embraced the news because they were depressing news. They flocked to Seattle and San Francisco, trying to find a passage to get to the Klondike. Many left for the gold fields, but very few came back rich. Many didn't come home at all. Driving with Dad in the semi was luxury compared to what all these women had to overcome. It was like you could hear the whispers of the past in so many places we visited. She doesn't come here just because it's the life. She is sister, mother, and wife. She is a comrade, pal, and partner too. Fortune or loss, she sees it through. She stays just to make a home for you. This other woman, just good and true. As told in a poem by Lula Thompson, these women were heroes.